We got Cameron, Jim Jones going back and forth after all these years, guys. All these years. It's a shame. It's a shame. Dipset. That's my era. You know what I mean? That's my era right there. Dipset. So it's a shame, man. It's a shame. But let's go and check it out. Let's go and check it out.
The death of the point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
Dame impact in Harlem was nothing. Not to say
Damn. That nigga just was like, Dame impact in Harlem was nothing. It's crazy, cuz. They had to have a big impact on Harlem. I guess they speaking about like back before rap.
like that. Dame came up under hustlers. That impact was it. He was a little dude when it came to hustling in Harlem. He wasn't not no Rich Porter, none of that type of. He wanted to hustle. He wanted to hustle for niggas like Rich Porter and. That Dame from the east side. When the niggas on the east side is different from the niggas from the west side. Now for the east side, Dame was a big deal to us because we were little. When he was coming from the west side, little car, jewelry, and all that. So when you're young, he's looking like Rich Porter, but in reality, he was like this. The nigga go to the store, nigga, take a couple.
All right, now he cap. And to go to the store, nigga is crazy, cuz. The nigga said he the flunky, man. You the flunky. He said Dame was a flunky, cuz. Come on, yo. Dame was a flunky though. That's crazy. Jimmy ought to be ashamed of himself for that one.
Well, Grams, get out of here.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
When he canceled out the street side of it and go into the music business of it, what was his impact with Dipset at that time?
He didn't have no impact with Dipset. Dipset, we made our impact on.
And I don't know if Dame did something to him because I thought we was talking about Cam and Jim Jones, but damn, he just goddamn disrespecting Dame like that, man. Crazy.
On our own.
When y'all came over to Rockefeller, did y'all bring a certain energy that kind of ruffled the feathers of like state property and people like that?
When we came over to Rockefeller, it was all love. Everybody in the studios doing music, state property, Fleek and diplomats. Everybody was doing music there. That started until they went through all that damn
But
shit.
you else say Cam took over the rock, huh?
I mean, in that sense,
The Rap Cat Podcast.
Mace was talented. He was a dancer. And Mace didn't excel at the rapping really to after high school. They started getting on it, and then he excelled and started getting on first and signed first, and then I helped Cam and everybody get on it.
Y'all see that FUBU right there? I had one of them motherfuckers. Not that color, but shit. FUBU was clear. I'm thinking about getting some FUBU.
Well, as far as making a name for themselves in the street, nobody had no name in the street like that. You know what I mean?
Big L.
Right.
Big L had a name for himself. He was rapping early. He was signed early. He had some danger brothers.
That what Cam said.
They was uptown, really shaking and moving. You dig? And that's not my part of town. That was uptown. You dig? Yeah, Cam used to be scared to death of them niggas to the point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers.
The Rap Cat Podcast.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV.
So that nigga saying Cam used to run from niggas. But you know what's crazy? All these niggas Dame, Jim, Cam. They all got different stories, right? They all live in the same area. They all have different stories. But my thing is, Cam has a story about them two niggas saying they wanted to rob Dame. So I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't know what's what.
UPTV, make sure you respond to the Rap Cap podcast as I'm already tapped in. They up out of New Orleans doing their thing. And when I seen this, I said it ain't nowhere in the world that Camron don't respond, but I was expecting a response out of Dame Dash as well.
I've been saying, how you worried about me when y'all ain't got when your heat off? How you worry about me when your heat off and your rent due? Yee!
And I said somebody else might have something to say about this also with everything.
That's crazy. Cam ain't even said nothing on TV. Cam on his show. He said, shit, how you worry about me, man? Turn the heat on in your motherfucking place, nigga.
They going on 50
in your motherfucking rent due.
Said might jump in, and I said, well, we'll see what happens. Well, next thing you know, Camron went up on the gram and said, hey, how you worried about me when your heat off and your rent due? said he heard it was 7 degrees in the Bronx last night. And I was like, well, I don't know for sure.
7 degrees in the Bronx.
He could be saying that to anybody because it was some clips coming down for the new Revolt episode. So I was like, who can Cam really be talking to? I said, I'm thinking Jim Jones, but he ain't put a name on it. But there you go. In a little bit of time, 50 Cent came up and
Heat off and rent due.
reposted and said, dang, I hope you could all chip in and get the heat back on. And with that happening, I said he ain't talking to nobody.
So apparently they must not have paid the rent for the building. They didn't pay the heat. They didn't pay the utility bill for the building that they used their podcast out of.
Else but Jim Jones with this because 50 threw it out there that they were squatters and the rent wasn't being paid. And we know how this stuff go in this industry. People be talking. People be on that side. They be on that side. People be sending info. This is what this game is at times, bro. You got to know that already. And then it's a small world. People gonna talk. They gonna tell it. So I don't know if that's true or not. We can't confirm that. But hearing what he said right there, I'm expecting it's like Jim Jones just letting it all fly on there, just keeping it all the way 100 in the realm of like anybody's life. So Jim Jones would he want nobody to go on the platform and talk about him like that, but he obviously like, hey, it's 450, and then go put in that.
All right, this nigga ain't talking about shit. This nigga ain't talking about shit. Oh no, dude ain't talking about nothing, man. Let's see if we get more of this Jim Jones camera shit, man. I think it was another tweet too, man. Oh yeah. Cam, damn. I turned the wrong shit off. Turn my camera off. I was supposed to turn this off. Cam, what was I gonna say, man? Let me see if I can find the tweets. Instagram. How you search? There we go. Oh shit. How I keep hitting that shit? My bad, y'all. How you worry about me when you rent, dude? Crazy, man. Crazy. Let's see if we can find it on here. We can't. Nope. I don't see it on here. But it was a post. I can't find it right now. It was a post saying. It was a post saying that Cam saying that he'll help Jim Jones out. He'll give him a couple of dollars, man, and help him pay his rent, man. And I do want to know if Dame Dash will respond to that shit. You know, 50 had to say something, so that's just 50 for you, man. 50 reposted it, and yeah, it is what it is, man. Cut this shit off, man. All right, well, that's that.